Here's how you can get paid a lot faster. Up until a few months ago, I was sleeping on the concrete. I was homeless, okay? Because I was afraid to ruin relationships. I was afraid to ask for money. And if you boil it all down, fear. And I guess you could say it's kind of embarrassing, but I own I'm Worth It Incorporated. But I felt unworthy, I guess, right? But I stepped up. I said, beep, that. No, because the Lord has a purpose for my life, and that's being rich to show you can do it. So long story short, I was holding back. I was being dishonest in a way. I was holding back my gifts and my talents that I could give to other people by not asking for money. I was doing the things that I say I hate the most. And the number one thing I hate the most is wasting time. And when people come to me and try to sell me things from my business, hey, Liberty, we can help you with your YouTube channel, whatever, blah, blah, blah. You know, a lot of times they don't always just come right out without knowing me. I hate that too. But I would prefer that and just ask for the money. I would prefer that rather than wasting my time and saying, how you doing? Blah, blah, blah. Merry Christmas. I hope everything good. Just wasting time. Just be honest. Because I know I can already tell that you want something from me, right? Whether you want to waste time with me and talk, or you want to sell me something, right? So save time. Be honest about your intentions. So I'm afraid to mess up my relationships. I'll call somebody and then we run out of time, right? And so I don't get to make the close. I don't get to make the sale at all, really. I don't do anything with the sale because we run out of time. I don't want to mess it up, right? So that's what I've been doing. Or I go to DMs and I'm like, how you doing? What's going on with your life? You know, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Thanksgiving, Happy Halloween, whatever, right? And all these things just to, and it ends up, I never get to make the sale because I waste so much time with, asking them about their life. And yeah, it's a lot of people, that's all they want to do though. But a lot of other people, they don't want that. They're like me. Rich people are like me. 2 quick wins with money. With my film, it's called Wounded But Worthy. They're like, we're going to send you one today. I'm like, what? They sent me $300. Boom. Thank you from the heart, right? It was quick. And let me tell you second one. This is the smooth strategy, and steal this, please. I've never heard of this before. I've never heard anybody say it. I call this the Venmo strategy, or the PayPal strategy, or the Cash App strategy, okay? So, and now that I think about it, people did this with me on TikTok. So long story short, I was, let me tell you this. Before I tell you that, really quickly, I was winning because, like I said, in that previous episode, you need to watch that. I can't remember the title, but it's, why are you holding back? You're losing because you're afraid to lose, right? That's the premise. You're not asking for the sale, and you're not asking for things that you want, and that's why you're not getting them. You're losing because you're afraid. You're holding back because of fear, right? You're afraid. I'm afraid to lose relationships. So I wasn't getting paid because I was afraid, right? So, TikTok people were asking me for money. They thought I was rich because I had 100,000 followers and I was sleeping on the streets, right? So, but I was winning and getting all those followers, and I was getting paid too by a lot of other people because I was not afraid to ask for the money. I was not afraid to make those videos on TikTok, right? So anyway, I wasn't afraid because I needed to get paid. I needed to eat too, right? Right? I go to Venmo because and the reason I did this one, I was like, beep it, F it. What you got to lose? What is she going to do? Say no? Not pay me? Stop not paying me? Stop not supporting me? Whatever. Stop not talking to me because she's not talking to me, so she's going to stop not talking to me. So I have this customer. She's paid me, if I look at the LTV, the total lifetime value of this customer, it was like maybe $100, less than 100, I think. And if I look at the CAC, the cost to acquire this customer, it was nothing, right? So that's good. That's pretty good though, but still over the course of like a year, 2 years, less than $100. That's not really a great LTV, but I was thinking, okay, so I'm thinking of all the people that have supported my business in the past. I was like, you know what? I'm going to go to this lady because she's cool. She's always been cool. It's easy to get money from her. I never had to ask her. I never asked her, but I'm going to ask her, right? So I'm going to say, hey, look, I can't get a hold of her on email. She never answers. I can't find her on social media. I send her cards. She don't answer the cards. I send cards to her house in Columbia, South Carolina, right? So I thank you, Audrey. I really appreciate you. She probably ain't watching this, but just in case. So her name's Audrey. And I was like, all right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to send a request on Venmo. And I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. I was like, first, okay, so I sent her an email, which she probably never reads because she don't respond. But I said, I'm gonna send you a request. It was like 4 sentences. I don't know. But here's some information, and I'm going to send you a request on Venmo for $100 to sponsor my film. And I said it. And you know something? That same day, she sent the $100. I was like, woo, bless the Lord at all times. So basically, here's what I'm saying. Save time. Tell the truth. If you want money, you want to get paid, act like you've got nothing to lose, because you really don't. What you got to lose is your money, your sponsorships for your films, your sales, your food, the place to live for me, it's one day, right? Like I have to pay by the day because I live in a hotel for now because there's nothing here for me right now, as far as apartments go. But the point is, you got everything to lose, so play like you got nothing to lose, and then you won't lose and you'll get paid. All right, so watch that episode, and if you would like to sponsor my film, I would love to hear from you. The information is below. I love you. You are worth it. Just do it.